YouTube. Welcome back to the Bison Workshop. I'm Bob, and being that I can't lift anything right yet, still healing up from a back surgery, and still got this acid reflux really bad to the point where all I do is just gag and stuff. And I figured I'd just do something small, something light. I'm in the process of building my son a computer for his birthday. He wants a gaming computer, so I'm going to do my best to make him one. And I figured while I was at it, might as well do some work on my computer too. But while I'm setting up all the software and drivers and stuff for his computer, I figured I'd go ahead, and he wants a glass in the side of his computer, and I've got blue fans in it for him and stuff like that, blue lighted fans. And this is the side out of the case that I got for his computer, and it's got where you can hook up two fans, as you can see. And we're going to eliminate that, and basically we're just going to cut about a ½ inch from this edge here all the way around, and just do about a ½ inch all the way around it. And then we're going to mount some plexiglass in it, which is this one here I'm going to use for his, and this one here was just like that one, but the plastic got taken off of it, so just in case it's scratched up a little bit, it's a little dirty right now, I'll just put it in my computer. Mine, it don't matter. So somehow I got some blue paint on it. That should just come right off. And we'll just show you how I'm going to do that. So basically what we've got here is plexiglass that was pre-cut for something else. And it's got all these holes in it. So we got to make sure that when we do this, that we get fresh, that's never been drilled. So I'll pan you down here and show you what we got going on. So what we're going to do is figure out how we're going to put this so that we don't get into these holes, and put it in a position where the holes ain't going to be there. So right there looks like it's going to be the way we want it, and this hole doesn't matter because it's going to get cut. In fact, I could probably utilize that hole. Yeah, we can utilize that hole for one of the mountings, and then the rest of it I'll just cut it so that it fits in behind it right around this here crease. But before we do that, what we're going to do is go ahead and get these cut, this one at least, and then I got to figure out how I want to do this one, because it's got these holes right here, which I can still use those holes, but because of the holes that are in the plexiglass, I can't do this whole area, which is what I wanted to do to begin with. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this section here out, this logo, but then we're going to go all the way to the corner here and just kind of go up and around like that, and then this whole section here will be out, and then we'll leave the holes, and that should work for me. So before we get started, what we're going to have to do is take some masking tape, and we're going to cover all that. The reason for this masking tape is so that we have something to draw on where we're going to cut, and we don't scratch it with the jigsaw base. When it goes across, it vibrating, it'll scratch it. So we're going to put this on there and enjoy the music while I do this. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to drill a hole right here in every corner. That way the corners will be round. So we're going to drill a hole that's big enough for my jigsaw bit to fit in, which will probably be that one right there, maybe a little smaller, and maybe a 3/8. And we're going to drill every one of these corners out. Look at me, I'm shaking like a leaf. And that way each one of these corners will be round. So we'll get started on that. I'll drill the holes, and I'll do that in the drill press. And hopefully we don't go outside the line too much. Hopefully we don't go outside the line at all. And then over here on this one, we're going to drill a hole here, here, and then in each one of these corners. That way all I got to do is just go straight around to the hole and then go to this one and just keep on doing that all the way around. And that's about the best shape we got, or we can go with. So we're going to take these, since they're both the same, and we're going to make sure that we're in the right spot. And look, I can miss that blue paint too. So yeah, that'll work just great. And then we'll cut this a 1/2 inch bigger on each side so that it goes in behind it. We can put our screw holes in it. So we'll go ahead and get started on the drill press. Alright, so now that we've got our holes drilled where we want them, now each one of them corners will be round now. So now we're going to take our jigsaw and cut this out. Alright, now we've got it cut. Now we just got to do a bunch of trimming. And we'll do that with a, I don't know, probably a file to start off with. We'll see how that works. But that's what we're going to, the D shape. And then this one got that shape. So we'll trim them and get it all ready for the glass, and then we'll come back for the glass when we're done with the glass, or when we're ready for the glass. Alright, now we've got most pieces cut. I had to tape that one up because it didn't have the protective coating on it like this one did. I'd already ripped it off, or somebody else had. I don't remember ripping it off. But now we've got it set. Now we need to figure out where we're going to put our holes. So we're just going to take and put that in place where we want it to be. And then we're just going to pepper us a couple holes. And I don't know if I'm going to use pop rivets or screws, but we're going to put one right here. We're going to put one right here. One right here. And we'll put one right here. One right here. Here. And here. And I think that's all we really need. Yeah, we'll put one right here too. Oh hell, let's just go ahead and put one right here too. Alright, so we've got those marked. Now these, I got to mark, because that's not clear. I'm going to take the tape, or drill the holes in this first, and then we'll mark the plate. So, let's see. Yeah, you know what? Let me go ahead and, yeah, let's do it the other way. So first we're going to go ahead and drill these holes, and we're going to use 1/8 inch. there we have it. We have a door for my son's computer. There we got it. So now I'll finish mine up, and then we'll show you the computer once I'm done with putting mine together. Alright guys, it's done, and there's my son's new computer. Got the blue lights in the front. Got him a fan controller that he can add 2 more fans if he wants to. Got the cutout. Cable management's somewhat okay. I still got a little bit of cable management to do right back in there. Kind of make them look nice. I've got some loom I'm going to go over top of that with and cover them wires to make them look good. And he's got a 450 GTX NVIDIA video card. It's a small one, but he can upgrade later on. Brand new fan, 8 gigs of RAM, big old fans that are lighted, and that'll be a nice little case for him to upgrade later on. And then this is what I did with mine. Now my cable management sucks up here. I still got a lot of cable management to work on this one, hide some of them wires. I just got finished putting this one back together, so had to move some hard drives around to get my son a hard drive for his, so I haven't put my cable wires back where they should be. And this one here is the Sniper, Mr. Sniper's computer, and this one here is Bison. So as you can see, I just upgraded this one. And there's the logo. Got the FX AMD in it, which they sent me a sticker. I thought that's pretty cool. Cable management on that looks a little bit better. I still got some wires right there to kind of move out of the way and hide. So I like my big old snake. Anyway, there you have it. My son's computer with the door cut out to put a glass in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and if you guys got any tools you want to get rid of, send them my way. I can use them. Anyway, y'all have a good one. Later.